Okay, I totally screwed up my first video. I tried to show the harvest, and for some reason the pause function on my phone either didn't work, or it was my fault and I didn't hit it properly, or wasn't paying attention. But this is what I got out of a potato that was literally no bigger than this, just a little bit bigger than a golf ball. And it had 3 eyes, and I cut it into thirds, turned it into 3 plants, and this is what I just harvested today. So without hitting the pause or trying to screw anything up, let's go outside. You're gonna have to bear with me, and I'll show you what I have left. So there's the wheelbarrow that I harvested in. I basically dumped this thing out, and I got a couple of these little tiny babies, and some of these roots have these little babies. I'm gonna go ahead and replant those, like that guy. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because in my actual garden, I noticed those little guys will survive and they'll come back year after year, because looky here, I used to plant potatoes right here in this area, and look what I got. Now, I did not plant these. There's one, 2, a little one there, there's another good one there, 3, and then there's one over there, 4. I expect to see more, but for now I've got actually 5. Look at this, there's another little baby right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, those little babies, they're gonna come back. And there's one other thing. Look at this. This is my spinach. Look at how awesome this spinach is doing. Now compare that to the spinach that I planted under my grow lights literally at least a month or a month and a half, maybe 2 months earlier in that container. Now, there's a video on my channel that I produced about 2 to 3 months ago where I was just getting started with my grow lights, and I planted some spinach, and here they are. I've got them sitting outside and they're not very happy. Look at that, yellow, not very growing. Well, not very growing. Great English. Anyway, some of them are doing okay. Most of them are kind of yellow. They're hanging in there. But these guys were planted almost 2 months before the ones that I just showed you that are in my garden. So these guys I planted under a grow light a month or more early, and then I threw out some seeds in my garden a month or more later, and the ones in my garden are doing way better than these guys. So, and it's not for lack of moisture, that's for sure. I don't know. Anyway, I'll finish off with my kale here. These guys are 2 years old. They have come back year after year. This particular kale is putting out crazy seeds. I'm going to let it go and see if it'll seed itself. This kale is a different variety. It's also 2 years old. It's also putting out seeds. And then there's this kale, which is a crazy different kind of variety. Again, it's 2 years old, but it's very, very happy. It's come back and it's doing very, very well. This is, again, from last year. This is a year and a half. Some Swiss chard from a year and a half ago. We planted it in the fall. I didn't like the winter, but now it's doing great. Same thing with this lettuce, kicking butt. Another Swiss chard and another badass lettuce. But yeah, so there's that.